You ever been somewhere you know you belong, but someone looks at you like you're a ghost who wandered into the wrong room? That's where my story starts, on a foggy morning at Portland International. With me, 12-year-old Lena Carter, standing in the first-class lounge, clutching my boarding pass like it's a lifeline. I'm just a kid in a hoodie, trying to blend in. But this flight attendant Karen Mitchell, her name tag gleaming like a badge of authority, decides I'm trouble the second she sees me. "You're not supposed to be here," she snaps, her voice cutting through the hum of the lounge like a knife. And before I can even get a word out, she's on her radio, calling security, her eyes screaming, "You don't belong." I'm not gonna lie, my heart's pounding, not just from the embarrassment, but from that sinking feeling I've known too well, being a black girl in a space folks don't expect you to be. I hold up my ticket, my voice shaky but steady. "This says seat 2A, ma'am." It's got my name on it. But Karen's not listening. She's already waving over a guard, muttering about suspicious behavior. The whole lounge is staring now, coffee cups frozen mid-sip, some folks looking away, others whispering, and I feel like I'm shrinking under their eyes. I'm thinking about my dad's words, "Lena, you've got every right to take up space, but right now, that space feels like it's caving in." Rewind a couple hours, and I'm just a kid at the gate, my dad's driver, Marcus, handing me a smoothie and cracking a joke about me being the boss today. Everything's fine until the gate agent, some guy with a clipboard and a smirk, squints at my ticket like it's a fake ID. "You're flying first class? Alone?" he asks, and I nod, keeping it cool, but he's already on the phone, double-checking my existence like I'm some kind of glitch in the system. I wait, backpack heavy on my shoulders, while he makes his call, and I'm wondering why I always gotta prove I'm real. By the time I board, I'm already carrying this tightness in my chest, but I figure, just get to your seat. "Lena, it's fine." Except it's not. Back in the lounge, security's here now, a guy named Officer Tate, who looks like he'd rather be anywhere else. Karen's still going, pointing at me like I'm a thief, saying, "She's got no business in first class, check her ticket." I'm fighting the panic clawing up my throat, trying to breathe through it, when a woman in a pilot's uniform steps in, Captain Ruiz, calm as a summer lake. "Scan the ticket," she says, no nonsense, and Karen hesitates, her face twitching like she knows she's overplayed her hand. Beep. The scanner lights up. "Lena Carter, seat 2A, platinum status." Silence. Captain Ruiz raises an eyebrow. Looks like she's exactly where she's supposed to be. Karen's mouth opens, then snaps shut, and for the first time, I feel the room shift in my favor. But this isn't just about a ticket mix-up. It's about something bigger, something my family's been hiding from me. See, my grandma, Clara Carter, isn't just the sweet lady who makes the best peach cobbler in Oregon. She's a silent giant in the airline world, controlling a trust that owns chunks of 3 major carriers, including this one, Pacific Air. My dad, who's off in Chicago for a deal, never told me the full story, said I was too young to carry that weight. But after this mess, Clara decides it's time. Later that day, in her quiet study, she hands me a letter from my mom, who passed when I was little. It's her handwriting, sharp and careful, saying, "Lena, you're not just my daughter, you're the heir to everything we've built. They'll try to erase you, but you're stronger than their doubts." I read it, my hands shaking, learning my mom uncovered a shady deal between airline execs, got too close to the truth, and paid for it. They hid me to keep me safe, but now I'm done hiding. 2 days later, I'm walking into Pacific Air's headquarters, not as some kid, but as Lena Carter, heir to a legacy that could shake their boardroom to the core. Marcus drives me, his eyes catching mine in the rear view, proud but quiet. I'm in a blazer Clara picked out, feeling like I'm stepping into a movie. The board's waiting, suits and ties, all looking like they swallowed something sour when I walk in. Karen's boss, VP Elaine Voss, is there, trying to play it cool, saying, "Miss Carter, this was a misunderstanding, an isolated incident." I cut her off, sliding a folder across the table. "Me plan, flight forward, a blueprint for anti-bias training, passenger surveys, and real accountability. You don't get to call it isolated when it's policy." I say, my voice steady, and I see Elaine flinch. I'm 12, but I'm not invisible, and I'm holding a $1.9 billion credit line they can't afford to lose. The vote's unanimous. Me plans in, and Elaine's team is on notice. Outside, The Portland skyline sparkles, and I'm standing on the steps. Mark is handing me a hot cocoa. "You good, Lena?" he asks, and I nod. "Getting there." The news hits fast. Teen shakes up airline after viral incident, and suddenly, I'm not just a kid anymore. I'm leading a youth council, training teens like me to make sure no one else gets dragged out of a lounge for existing. Back at the airport, I see Karen, demoted, working a check-in counter. She catches my eye, mutters, "I didn't know who you were." I smile, just a little. "You shouldn't need to." So, here's the thing: have you ever been made to feel like you didn't belong, like your presence was a problem? Drop it in the comments. Because Lena Carter's story isn't just mine, it's about all of us who've had to fight to be seen. What would you do if you had the mic?